I'm Dr. Schwartz, and I'm going to interview a patient who is using the Kachatrian protocol. Can you state your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Manuel Piring.
And how old are you, Manuel?
I am 72 years old.
And do you have any medical problems?
Yes, I got prostate cancer.
When was that diagnosed?
Around 2003 or 2004.
And how was it diagnosed? Was it a biopsy? Ultrasound?
They gave me a needle biopsy, about 14 needles, and one of the needles turned out to be a positive.
What kind of therapy, if any, have you had for the prostate cancer?
In 2005, I was treated by Dr. Alvarez in Tijuana, Mexico. They gave me some kind of IV like this, one with a white solution, the other is similar to this one, the yellow.
So you had two solutions given intravenously in Mexico.
Yes.
And did that lower your PSA?
Yes, at the time when I started getting treatment, my PSA reading was around 6 point something. And after the treatment, the doctor gave me a PSA test, and the reading was 3 point something.
Okay, so the PSA improved using the techniques done in Mexico.
Yes.
And why did you stop at that point?
After 3 weeks of treatment like this, they gave me a maintenance dosage.
Of something by mouth?
By mouth, you had to take with me.
Uh-huh.
And they prescribed amygdalin tablet, which is called vitamin B17, and a biozyme, and beta carotene, and that prostapor.
Okay, prostate forte?
Yes.
And have you had your PSA measured recently since that time?
They took it at Kaiser, and at the time I saw my urologist, I was told that the PSA reading was averaging 6 point.
So it had gone up to 6 again?
Yes.
And when did you start the therapy here at this clinic?
Last March 22.
How many days ago would that be?
That'd be around 5 days.
So you've been doing the treatment for 5 days.
Right.
How do you feel now compared to how you felt when you first started the treatment?
Well, when I first started the treatment, I was kind of feeling uptight and nervous, and because of all the medication that I took, I am taking blood pressure medication and prostate medication, and sometimes I feel kind of lightheaded.
How was your energy level prior to starting this treatment?
My energy level was kind of low. A lot of times, sometimes I feel kind of weak on the muscles, and especially if I don't walk or I don't bowl. But ever since I came here the first day after I was given this medication, I was feeling more energetic, and I sleep better and I eat better.
So you noticed an improvement in your sleep and in your appetite.
And also, since I stopped drinking coffee, I feel more relaxed and I'm not nervous.
So a lot of that nervousness could be ascribed to the caffeine in the coffee, possibly.
Probably.
How much coffee were you drinking prior to stopping?
I was drinking coffee between 5 to 7 cups a day.
That is a lot of coffee.
And when I was at work, throughout the day I make some coffee, because especially if I encounter some kind of problem, I drink a lot of coffee.
What kind of work are you doing?
I was an accounting tech at the U.S. Marshal Service.
Okay. Tell me what your expectations were when you first came here. What did you expect?
Well, I really don't know what to expect the first time because I didn't have any idea of what the protocol is. I've never heard that term before used in medical terms. And after I asked my sister, and they said that it's similar to the one that they got in Mexico for alternative medicine.
It probably isn't the same thing. We do use IVs, but probably not even close to the same type of
see,
IV.
the thing about, I didn't really ask them what the solution that they gave me.
And you didn't get enemas in Mexico, or did you get coffee enemas in Mexico?
I did get a copy, I think once or twice in Mexico, and they told us, they gave us one bottle of coffee and to get my enema at home.
Okay, so to do the enema at home.
Right.
Are you getting coffee enemas here?
No.
What kind of enemas are you getting?
It's some kind of solution and a good bacteria.
Correct. Do you have any overall feeling about the therapy?
The overall feeling of this therapy, I think I'm getting a lot better, and I'm more energetic, and I'm more relaxed, and I can deal with this problem more intelligently.
Thank you very much.
And overall, my well-being is better.
That's good to hear.
Okay.
Mr. Peering is in the 6th day, I guess, of what will be a 21-day protocol. So it's still too early to say that this is an extremely effective therapy, but by all the symptoms that are being relieved or improved so far, we can say that definitely some benefit has accrued thus far. We look forward to seeing a reduction in his PSA and hopefully a disappearance of the prostate cancer. If not by the completion of this therapy, then shortly thereafter. We will be repeating this interview at a later date to see if we are correct in that surmise. Thank you. I'm Dr. Alan Schwartz, and we're here to interview Manuel, who has just about completed his 21-day Dr. Kachatrian protocol. He has a history of prostate cancer and other issues, and we'll be asking him some questions concerning his reactions and his opinions regarding what the protocol has done for him, either positively or negatively. And here's Manuel.
Okay, I am Manuel Peering, and I've been undergoing this protocol, I think it's about 19 days, and ever since I took this protocol, my blood pressure seems to be steady, although at one time it went up to as high as 179/81, and I am feeling much better, and I got more energy, and I sleep better, and I just think that it really works.
When you say your blood pressure is steady, had it gone down from its generally high levels before on average, except for that one episode? Are you generally lower than 170/80?
Well, yes. See, at one time when I took it, I just got up in the morning, and I was thinking about my work, which has been piling up for the last 3 weeks, and my blood pressure shoot up high.
When you were worrying about your work that you weren't getting completed, your blood pressure went up.
Right.
What was your blood pressure on average prior to starting the protocol?
When I have my medication, when I was taking my medication, the average is I think around 150 over 76.
And what is it averaging now?
I think it averaged about 148 to 74.
Over 74. So,
Over 74.
and have you changed your blood pressure medications in any way since doing this?
No.
No. So we would assume then that possibly Dr. Kachachian's protocols have been helpful generally in keeping your blood pressure down.
Yes.
In terms of your prostate cancer, when were you diagnosed with that?
If I remember correctly, I think I was diagnosed around 2003.
And what was your last PSA, if you know that?
My last PSA that was given to me by Dr. Alvarez, I think it's a 5.32 something.
Has it been going up recently?
Well, when I talked to my doctor at Kaiser, I was informed that my PSA reading from the time I was diagnosed with cancer, prostate cancer, I averaged around 6 something.
And so the level is lower than it was at the beginning?
At the beginning, the prostate PSA reading is 6.72.
Okay, and has your prostate changed in size on digital examination?
No.
Have you had trouble with urination at night or frequency, getting up at night?
Normally I get about 2 or 3 times at night, and when I started this protocol, I only got 1 time.
So you're getting up less often at night since starting the protocol?
Yes.
That should help your sleep then, I presume.
Right.
Okay, so you feel more rested during the day as a result?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
And ever since I stopped drinking coffee,
Go ahead.
I don't feel uptight or nervous as much.
Thank you, Mr. Piran.